So much I can blag. I used all the rags to make a bundle of rags. Thanks. Oh, rag stripes don't stack.
Oh, we can actually form a squad somehow, so we can.
I am checking your pulse. Pulse okay. I can check time. I don't know. Taking hands.
Oh,
Squad.
it's on the
Create squad. Members, me. Now, no. We're the vicious turkeys. How does one invite you?
The fair bees.
I don't know how to invite anyone. I can leave my squad.
Yeah, I've invited you to the fair bees.
Okay.
Alright, now we won't be lost from each other. That's good.
Do we both show up on the map? Don't know, we're too close.
I don't think on the map that we can see each other's names. Alright, so almost like directly north from here, you can see there's a dam on the map, and that is got military gear and other shit that that can kill us. But if we head in that direction,
do we want to make a little hut anywhere?
No, we do not. It'll be a waste of effort, and we will be raided and shit.
Okay.
We need guns. Basically, we need guns and armor and helmets and all the other shit.
Okay. I just need to... Oh, wrong button. I was meant to pee. There you go. I made a nice little stack of stuff on the floor. Oh, and there's a fruit, a snowball. What do... They're not... What is the drone for? What does it do?
It does nothing, basically. It's like the kind of story for the game is that we're all prisoners on an island for the sake of televisual entertainment. So the drone is like the TV camera coming along.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be building into that later, but it annoys the shit out of people, because if you're trying to camp or trying to creep up on someone and then the drone comes along, and in the nighttime it has a spotlight, so it's quite funny. But also, if you have a shotgun or whatever, you get some FP points if you blow it up. So.
Oh, the food takes ages to actually digest into you.
Yeah, depending on what food it is, yeah.
So, yeah, I've got 28% intestine volume. And my calorie intake has gone up by like 400 or 500.
And also the drones, I think it can be the admins or whatever for the server that can come along with the drones also.
Okay. So we want to go
like if they're kind of
north.
Moderating any battles or anything, make sure no one's cheating. They can be drunk.
So kill them all and cheat.
Basically. And also think that if you are sprinting everywhere, then it's gonna take many more calories. So it's better to be jogging, and you can kind of jog infinitely, rather than if you sprint, you'll run out of energy and
Then it'll have to recharge and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, and you know, you want to be able to keep a little bit of sprinting in reserve in case you actually
A little
need
bit
it.
of Monica in reserve.
So if we keep going along this road until we get to the most northern part, then...
Why are you sprinting now?
Sorry, I was looking at the map. If we keep heading along here, you see there's like orange dot just north of the top north part of this road.
Yeah.
In there somewhere. That'll be like a little cabin or a farm or something. We might find some useful gear without too much risk. You can also become like hypothermic or hypothermic depending on, like, here we're in the cold area, so it's alright, but if, for instance, you're in the like greener area, but you had every single piece of clothing you could find, then you could become overheated. And things like this. So also, if we stayed here for too long, you might start getting cold because you only have a t-shirt on.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm always overheated. So this is finally normal temperature. I am starving again. I don't believe him. I think it's really just that he needs another poop.
I've seen that some people that play it like hardcore PvP seem to be like constantly starving. Like, it doesn't really matter. I think it affects your energy recharging for like running and stuff, but you can't die from it.
I mean, I've still got 200 mil in my intestine. So surely that's still digesting food into me.
I think the most important thing of all these fucking numbers for the food, and if you're starving, it's a calorie balance.
Why is my colon volume not changed? Oh, it did. He had a whole poop and it went down by 20%, but I've still got 19% in there. Poop again.
You could get good with your pooping game.
I'm just going to have to keep pooping until he's pro at it and get rid of a whole one in one go. Yeah, but yeah, calorie-wise, I need carbs, fat, sugar, saturated fat, and sodium badly.
But don't worry about that shit. Look at the calorie balance. I mean, I'm like minus 12,000 calories.
Oh, minus 400.
Yeah, that's basically the only
that's the
thing
intake to the
you need
usage.
to worry about.
Now I've got 10% poop in me. I want less poop in me.
Oh, there's some good mushrooms over here. There's a really fat one, which if you eat it all, you'll start throwing up. It's that much.
But that will just add to my 651% fibre diet. I'm going to sprint. I don't care.
Yeah, this puffball mushroom is for you.
Quick, get it before you... I can't see it on the floor.
But don't eat all because it's way too much.
I didn't.
Like keep an eye on your
I just pressed
stomach.
eat. I'm holding it now.
Yeah, nice. It's a good lifesaver, this one, because you can eat it lots and it will fill you up.
Stomach volume is 38%. Does that mean I can eat it again?
Yeah, it does.
How high can I go before I puke?
Well,
75%?
if you get to like over 100, like 105, then it will say that you're overeating and vomiting, but it will tick down quicker than it takes you to actually vomit.
Okay.
And you can kind of game it a little bit. If you go a little bit over 100, then instead of the vomiting animation, you can like take a piss or a shit instead and let the fullness tick down. So that you're doing one animation instead of the vomiting animation.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of mushrooms over here, the parasol mushroom.
Gonna eat it again. Let's see. Does it get smaller in my stomach every time I eat it? I mean, it's smaller in the backpack. It doesn't look like it.
No, I'm afraid not. It might weigh less, but I don't.
Yeah, it does weigh less, but I mean, I can fit it. I just didn't want to get rid of all of my stones to fit it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're still running along, so you can keep it in your hand, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you.
My hand is for my bow.
Other mushrooms here that you don't necessarily need to eat, but at least to see them, to identify them, so you might spot them next.
Yeah, I saw one of them earlier. That's one that I ate. Yeah, stomach is massively full. Calories are going up. Intestines are filling up. Colon's filling up. We're all good. Digesting different foods. Understanding it a little bit better. So what I have in my backpack is arrows, a stone, scissors, the puffball, bundle of rags, rag stripes, and a crowbar. Then I've got wooden spear, stone axe, and bow.
Nice. I have a box of 22 caliber bullets, 14
Nice.
shotgun shells.
If we put them on the end of my arrows, it might be effective.
Well, let's keep going to this little farm building or something that's in the north and see if we get something useful, rifle or something.
Yeah. I accidentally notched an arrow. Game. Go back to... Thank you.
Also, you can check these logs here, and they might have...
Of lava. Eat.
Good source of protein. Also some mushrooms here which are good for the B12. If you start to have a B12 deficiency, you need these.
Just eating everything. I've got a D for... I have a D deficiency at the moment. I need you to give me some of that big D. I dropped my bow.
Fortunately, I have a tiny D. Barely enough to fill my own stomach.
North. Okay. Message of the day. Welcome everyone. I'm thirsty IRL.
Now, careful not to sprint off the cliff edge or anything, because you will hurt yourself.
Why is that not seeing audio level?
Looks like there's been an airdrop outside the dam there.
this isn't. Let's turn all that back up. Where'd you go? Did you just keep going north? Oh, there's your nameplate.
I'm like heading directly for this orange dot, or a couple of orange dots, maybe. Probably a farm or a barn or something. There's a fucking wild boar here. Dude, get your bow ready. I'll spear it, and then we'll fucking try and kill this boar. This fucking boar.
My bow is pretty shit. I've only fired it twice, and it doesn't shoot very far. So I don't know how much I have to aim. What? Oh, if I hold it for too long, it just fires.
Hold it forever. You nearly shot me in the fucking back.
I know. And it would be nice if he'd notch another arrow. Why is he not? Is it broken already? No. Ah, he is. Okay. Has it gone the other side of the road?
Did it fucking walk straight through the metal barrier with us? Oh, there's a deer as well. Did you hear that weird noise? That's the deer.
I heard a wolf. You didn't see where my arrow went, did you?
Not really.
Okay, never mind.
Like, went over my shoulder. I'm using this hunter vision to try and track.
It's a ghost boar. Oh, I heard that.
And this barn or something we were heading towards is got a fucking wall around it by somebody.
Oh.
Oh, there's a fucking deer.
I cannot see the boar, but I can hear something nearby.
I got it, it's speared.
Nice.
Follow me. It's bleeding, but I've got nothing else to hit it with other than my iron bar.
Okay,
It's probably...
I'm sprinting over to you. Are you also sprinting after it?
I lost it. But I could still hear it. They make a fucking weird noise. God damn it.
Which way was it running?
Like, the way...
Like the way I'm facing? Just over here.
Go any direction.
But, I mean, you were following it. Oh, it's over there. Why did I just stop running for a second? Oh, it's because it's too steep. Do they, like, bleed out and die?
Yeah, possibly, but depending on where I hit it and how much it's bleeding, it might fuck right off and die some.
I just kind of heard it between me and you then.
With the hunter vision, you should be able to pick up the tracks, and then it might even show like a little bit of blood and say if it's bleeding heavily or.
Hunter vision is just right click, yeah?
Yeah, hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it. And then in theory, even whether you've hit it or not, you should see the tracks.
I can't see any tracks anywhere. Do you?
Yeah, and no, I did at first when I first hit it and chased after it. There was a bloody mess. Then it disappeared. Oh fuck that! There's a church over here.
Oh, there's something red over there.
That could be the blood.
Yeah.
Blood.
And I just heard a noise from this direction, and it's some tracks. And there's some more tracks. Can't press F on them though. But I can just see more.
We would do very well to have some deer meat and we could cook it up and eat the fat and everything. We
Is I could hear it louder then.
It says light bleeding. Light bleeding.
Oh. Were you able to interact with the tracks?
Yeah, you can examine the blood.
How? Because I looked at it and it didn't say press F or anything.
I think we've basically lost it.
Nah.
Wandering
I keep hearing it closer. Like, I'm getting closer to it.
But if you hold the hunter vision, then it focuses your hearing also.
Oh, well, I've been holding that the whole time. There it is. Directly in front of me.
Headshot.
It's too far.
I see it too.
Good. Oh yeah. I forgot that my arrows do that. Hopefully it can't see through trees. Oh. How close are you? I'm going to drop my spear. Oh, you made another one. I'm going to drop it anyway. It's on the floor here. Where'd it go?
It's still bleeding though, there's a little bloody spot. So in theory, if we keep following it, it might just fucking keel over anyway. If we can keep following it.
Did you see where it went from here?
No, I think it just kept going in this direction. That's why. Like,
Well,
it didn't.
It was here, like where I'm stood, but it was stationary. But then I got a tree between me and it, thinking it wouldn't see me. I heard it down here. Or this direction anyway. Is that movement? Maybe. Is it worth us spending this long hunting a deer?
Well,
or is it just, it's fun?
if we kill it, we get the fat and the meat, and we would not be starving for a long time. If we choose not to hunt, then we have to find lots and lots and lots of mushrooms and the rest of it. So it's kind of worth it. If we can put our calories into positive, like a lot, then we can be running around and adventuring without worrying about starving.
My calories are nearly positive.
You can also get the skin, and from the bone you can make a needle, and there's some other. Like we can make a water flask, for example.
Okay.
You can make a jacket.
Do you want some puffball mushroom?
Yeah. Okay, I'll have some of that.
There you go. There's like 4 more eats on it left, I think.
I think I can eat the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, if you can fit it in, go for it. So I just had 2. So my stomach's nearly full, and I'm only 100 negative calories now. So when they're processed, I should be positive. I've locked in on it.
Oh, you can still see it.
No, but noise.
All right, cool. They make a fucking creepy noise.
That wolf is louder than earlier as well.
And the wolf doesn't exist in game, it's just a sound.
Oh, okay. It just turns up as a bear occasionally, does it?
Yeah, if there were wolves, we'd already be dead.
It's around here. Just... Is that it? No, that's a bit of tree.
We are still heading generally in the direction of
Yeah.
the dam, so that's kind of okay.
Yeah, it's because it's kind of to the north of us, I think. Like the deer. Ah, I just breathed in a moustache hair. That was close. Little deer noise. This direction. I don't know how accurate the sound positioning on my audio is though, because my sound card stopped working after a BIOS update. So I'm using on
Well,
board.
I can't hear this fucking deer at all. You are the chief situation.
Is that just because of audio volume, or you just don't get the sounds or something?
Well, I'm a bit behind you, so
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you're tracking it better than I am.
I want to catch up to what I'm hearing though.
The other way is to just run at it full power, and then hopefully you can pick up its track with the
That is
vision.
kind of what I'm changing into a little bit.
They make plenty of noise when they're running, but when they're just going about, they're quite quiet.
Because with my view distance, I'm pretty sure I should be able to see it practically anywhere. Oh, I've run past it. It's down here. I wish it would just like glow red in hunter vision.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen the tracks for it. I mean, I trust you when you say you are following it, but
Yeah.
I've got no indication that we really are following it. I can't hear nothing. I can't see.
No,
anything.
I mean the sound might. It could just be background noise that I'm hearing,
Yeah.
and it's
Let's
just
go down this hill. There's a puppet. Can you see the puppet?
nope. Where's the puppet? Because I'm already down the hill. This is the direction I last heard the deer in anyway. which is why I'm sprinting off down the hill. Oh. My arrows do fuck all damage. I only got one back from him. I hit him like 4 times.
You can strip the puppet.
Yeah, and just also I was looking on the floor for any arrows that I missed.
Sometimes they are broken on the floor. Sometimes you can recover them, but sometimes they're broken.
That's just search for rocks. Search. I can chop him as well.
Yeah. You used to be able to eat the meat from the puppets, but they changed that because it was too easy.
So what do I get if I chop him?
I think you can take his skin and make a
Make a face mask.
Yeah, you can make a mask. You can make. I think you can also make a water bottle from the skin. You can, I think, turn the bone into bone needles.
Trucker jacket. Blue jeans.
I had a good knife.
Better than my things. Did you hear that noise? It sounded. That's what I was hearing. It sounds like a deer to me. I've got. What boots have I got? Hiking boots. Better than that. Do you want the knife? Because I've got scissors for slicing stuff anyway.
Yeah, I took the knife.
I'll cut the hat into.
If you change your pants, you can also check what's in them. Like, don't lose the stuff that was in your pants pocket.
Oh, oops. I should take the stuff.
Actually, these work pants are pretty good. They have a big size compared to other pants.
Yep, that's what I've just realised when I tried to transfer the stuff. So I will equip them back. You said I want a rag on my quick access. I'll take this. I can't fit this piece of human skin into anything.
Yeah,
Quick!
pretty big.
What can I craft with human skin? A bone needle. Crafting. There's lots of other things that I could craft if I had more stuff. Like a piece of rubber.
Oh, look, there's a little town down here. We can go and check it out and see if there's better backpacks or like more clothing, more pockets, that kind of. I'm gonna carry this head with me.
Oh, I was about to craft a horse head on a spike.
Oh, there is a good tip about this actually. If you put a blueprint down like a horse head on a spike, only we can see it. Right? Okay. So if you can like use them as kind of like a waypoint, like markers. Like if you build a chest and you hide it in the forest and you don't want to get where your stuff is, you can see the blueprints from far away.
Can see this one that's down here.
Yep, I can see it, but no one else can. You know.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'll pick up an eyeball and my bone needle.
I'm heading down.
I really want the skin.
There will be more skins. We could find a hiking backpack or something down here. You never know. Then we could be in the loot game. But it seems there's signs of some people have been.
I can fit more guts in me. How do I get rid of blueprint? There we go. That deer is just taunting me with its making random sounds nearby me.
I'm not sure that it even is a deer. It could just be.
I know,
ambient.
but it did work the first time, unless I just lucked out on finding it.
There's plenty more fish in the sea. And deer in the bush. Yes, got some fucking pink military boots.
Nice.
And there's some fucking cheese here also.
I'm
We should
jealous.
be looting this.
Have you been in any of the buildings yet?
I'm just in this house, that's all. I've skipped
Okay.
some others so you can do some loot.
Yeah. Ah, feathers. Does that mean I can just straight upgrade my arrows? I need to make some stone arrowheads out of my stone that I was carrying. Vicinity is that? Oh, it's not finding the feathers because they're in the container.
Of course, we should be vaguely aware of any other players. Like, you can see someone has been building some palisades, like, but badly around here. So, I don't know if it means that someone is here, or has been here, or not. But, yeah. They'll probably kill us before we even realize it.
No, it's fine.
Oh, there's a school bag here. That's better than your bag. But you've got a school backpack.
Oh, nice. I will come over to you then. Coming into the building now.
Oh, you can jump through the windows as well.
It's the puppet head. Where's the backpack?
Right there on the floor next to the puppet.
Oh yeah. Just very dark. Oh.
You should get used to like vaulting through windows because it's quieter than opening and closing doors
That's what you say.
with spacebar.
That was loud.
That was me checking the oven. So yeah, maybe you did it, but you can disassemble or like scrap your bag.
Cooking pot.
You can chop your backpack into bandages if you need.
I'm gonna make some rope. One, two, three, four, five. That's enough for a rope.
There's a bottle of soda you can have if you've got space for it. It's got like 20 uses. Caramel soda.
Bloody hell. I'm
And,
still at 100% thirst. Like, not thirsty,
Oh yeah,
I mean.
that's good. We haven't been like sprinting around very much, but I've got a little water bottle. And I did have.
Oh, another bundle of rags. How useful are rags?
Well, rags, you could turn into ropes. Or no, that's strips. Rags are bandages, basically. The poor man's bandage. So they're useful when you're bleeding.
I'm going to make another bundle of rags.
Yeah, there's somebody's flag here, a base flag on top of a barn. I wonder if this is actually active.
Caramel soda. I like that you bring me stuff to pick up, because I'm taking so long. Did
I
you?
almost forgot that I had that bottle of soda, but I've already got a bottle with drink, so I don't need it.
Where was I? I was in
I
the
found a
barn.
bunch of feathers.
A bunch of
There's loads
feathers?
of feathers over here.
Oh, okay.
Well, 3 feathers in a haystack.
Ah, that's where I found some too. It's too dark.
True.
Or, well, it's the type of dark that's annoying me. It's very kind of like grey. Oh, barbed wire. And car battery cables. I cannot fit them.
You can, if you find a baseball bat, you can add the barbed wire.
Do you need a car battery cables any use? Because I can't.
If we have a car that needs its battery charged, yeah.
But I can't fit them unless I get
Don't
rid of
worry
other
about
stuff. Paper, more car battery cables.
Priority would be clothing, and then more pockets, and then more stuff.
Okay. Is there a magical way to get a flashlight without having a flashlight?
I haven't never crafted one, but I would assume we'd need a toolbox to even start that crafting.
Okay. I've dropped my thing in order to climb a ladder. No items found. More rags and a piece of rubber. What did I need the piece of rubber for? Oh, that was to go with the bone stuff.
You can also build like a kind of katana with a piece of rubber and then some metal, but you need a toolbox also. You might find a toolbox here since there's all these barns.
It was just when I was frantically clicking, what can I build with this, like, skin and stuff. Haha! Oh, I need 2 human skin to make a animal skin quiver.
Yeah, I forgot about quivers, they're pretty cool. And if you get the military quiver, you can fit more stuff in. And in fact, you don't have to only put arrows in the quiver, you can fill it with fucking mushrooms or whatever.
Oh, cool. Not carrying guts anymore. You scared the shit out of me. An empty bag. Okay, so that isn't one that you can hold stuff.
Wow, what an arm. You see on this barn, this big barn, there's a flag on the top. Somebody's claimed this area.
Oh, cool. How does one carry metal stuff? There's lots of metal scrap and some bolts.
Yeah, if we find a toolbox, then we can use the metal scrap to craft bits and pieces. If we don't, then we can't.
We could probably
There are
make...
some more. No, we need. I don't think we can make toolboxes. There are 2 different kinds of toolboxes, but we might find one. There are some reindeer ears over here if you want them, like what I have.
And do they do anything?
Yeah, they look fucking cool. They provide no tactical advantage.
I don't know what to carry, because I want to carry everything. Stuff degrades in my inventory.
That is true. That's a kind of new thing also.
Okay. Can I craft anything already? Wooden arrow feathers. Oh yes, because I was clicking on the other one before. So that... Oh, that got rid of all of my wooden arrows and made one wooden arrow with a feather. What? Why did that happen?
It can be to do with the condition or the usage, like of the stick. Or
I had 7 arrows, I think, and then it.
drop them on the floor.
No, well, they're not in the vicinity. What's this? Croatia jersey.
It's got a pocket space or two. I put it on.
Do I? Yeah, it's a separate thing. Rubber band.
That's for contraception.
Oh, I can rest.
Yeah, this is like if you're sprinting across the world or whatever and you become super exhausted, you can pop yourself onto a bed and recover quicker than if you're just sitting in a bush.
Alright. Where were all those feathers you found?
There was a hay bush in the big barn with the flag on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Hay pile.
So I need to somehow carry some sticks to the hay bush, along with, I've got 5 stone arrow tips. A stick with a basic sharp tool with added feathers for more precise trajectory, not durable. It's too dark. I don't know which building is which. This is where the head was, yeah. So then I went back over there, and then you moved somewhere and found all the feathers. Was it this building you went in? This is more barn-like. This is where I first went and found them. Oh no. Okay. Get rid of a bit of paper, get another feather.
There's a lot of school backpacks. The pink one, green one, yellow one.
Need a bush. Yeah, I am still holding my axe. Good. Cut. Drop that. Crafting. Wooden arrow, stone tip. Craft. Craft again.
I've got some hippie pants, but then I just found some hospital pants also. Probably better than my leggings.
Oh, God. The darkness. Just trying to find my way back to feathers.
Actually, the yoga leggings are better than hippie pants and hospital pants. It's funny.
And what? The yoga pants?
Yoga leggings are better than hospital pants. They have more pocket space, basically.
They do not have any pocket space.
I know, that's right. But I've got a stone knife and a bush hunter knife in my yoga leggings. It fits perfectly.
Okay, I have a few much better arrows now. Oh, that's the wrong kind of arrow.
Yeah, I hear a fucking pig.
Long wooden sticks. My axe. I've got a shovel. Can't pick up any of that stuff. Although I really wish I could make one more fucking arrow. Wait. I had 2 feathers. Oh, I got rid of 1 feather somewhere to pick up something else. Ooh, carrot juice. Metal scrap. I'll immediately get rid of the carrot juice. What do we need to make an improvised toolbox? Metal scrap, wooden plank I could make, nails, bolts, and a crowbar. I could get the bolts. I just need nails.
There was a box of nails around somewhere in this town. I saw them in the northern. I didn't know that you could build a toolbox. That's cool. That's new.
Ah. Well, if you can find the nails, I've got everything else.
They were back there somewhere in the first, like, 3 buildings or something.
There's another flare here as well. In one of the other cars. I don't. So, are you at the other end of the town to which we entered it?
Yeah, I'm just, like, working my way down.
Okay.
But the nails were at the beginning part there somewhere.
Water bottle, wire. Wire is probably more useful than a piece of paper. Here are the bolts. That's what I put on top of it. I mean, I know there's so many buildings. It's so dark.
I got some nails here. How many do you need? It's like 1.
Thing.
Those?
Like it's just a thing, like a box, like a just says nails.
I have 1 portion of nails.
Okay. Coming over to you. Why do I have a red triangle in the corner suddenly? Was it because I was trying to sprint while starving or something?
Two nails.
Hello? Nails. Improvised toolbox. So I have crowbar, I have... Oh, I need more scrap metal than what I'm carrying. Oh no, I've got enough, sorry. I need to create wooden planks. But I need to also carry the nails so that I can then do that. Okay. I shall return momentarily. I can just remember where I cut something down. Okay, if you sprint while starving, you get a little red death warning in the bottom left. Which is a bit worrying. Rose hip. It's the accessory fruit of the rose plant. Eat. Please don't kill me. Here we go. I thought I could cut this. I'd swear it would let me cut it before. Or is it a different log? How does one make a plank?
You have axe, maybe.
I have
a saw.
stone axe.
There was a hacksaw in this building.
Let me see if where's crafting a plank. Bundle of wooden planks. That requires 3 planks. Where's just make plank? That's wooden club. Food, blueprints, base building. I can't actually see where you craft wooden plank. So
I have metal saw here, that'll do it.
Come to me. There's some logs on the floor. Maybe I need a bigger axe.
Yeah, that red triangle of death is new. I don't know what it means. I guess we're over encumbered in anything. Bloody. At least you brought up. No, you can't do it with a small wooden log. You need tree log.
Oh.
You need tree log. That'll be right.
Okay.
Watch me cut it with a hacksaw. Bad to the bone.
It's alright, I'm cutting it at the same time, so we'll get double resources out of it.
Probably not.
Action failed. Okay, so, oh yeah, I can cut wooden logs into planks too. Oh, and there's
This is
already
also-
planks.
At this early point with our skills and stuff, this is one way to like farm fame points and just fucking make planks forever.
I am crafting the toolbox. Can be used to fix mechanical breakdowns.
You can also, if you have a bit of rubber and some scrap metal, you can make like a sword. That's kind of cool. I think you can make a metal tipped spear.
Rags, metal, scrap could make thing. If I uncraft these, attached to a compound bow, not an improvised bow.
I found a whole bag of flour if you're hungry. Hey, no joke, it's got plenty of uses and it takes up only 1 square. For like
Used
10
to bear
uses.
mechanical loads, or what is this?
Eat that shit all day long. I have like 1 whole box of shotgun rounds plus 27. So if we build a improvised shotgun, even maybe our skills aren't high enough, but then we have like 50 rounds or something shotgun shells.
Improvised shotgun. What does one need for that? A lot of stuff. Planks, bolts, rubber band, metal scrap, metal pipe. If we had a metal pipe and